everyone, it's Nina. I guess I'll go ahead and do a vlog since that's what everybody's doing, and I wanted to respond to a couple of things. I'm getting a lot of questions about what I'm doing specifically and how I know so much about what I know, and I just wanted to kind of respond to that a little bit and also to show some food options for those of you who are interested. The first thing I really want to say though is what you really need to take everything, the biggest thing I've learned is moderation is key. Everything in moderation. So what works for me may not necessarily work for you, but this is like what has really transformed my weight loss, and I've lost 70 pounds as of today. So anyway, I know that I do Jillian Michaels' program. I know some other people do Beachbody. Like, whatever is like the program for you, I recommend you try it. You need to pick out something that really like rings true for you and something that you enjoy doing, and then that's probably going to be the program for you. That's the best. Always pick something that's just something that's attainable, something that's maintainable, and that you wouldn't mind eating day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, because for some of us, this is taking years. I'm now 1 year on my journey. I started last summer, but I was interrupted because I sprained my ankle severely when I was training for a 5K. And so when I sprained my ankle, I kind of took a step back, reassessed things, began to really learn as much as I possibly could about the process, and decided that I was going to go for this full force. And so what I was doing is I was listening to Jillian Michaels' podcast on my commute to and from work, and there was one particular day where I was probably like the 80th podcast in, and I just had like a light bulb go off, and I even pulled over to the side of the road and wrote a ton of stuff down, and everything started making sense. I've done a million different programs, South Beach, a zone diet. I've been a vegetarian. I've been a vegan. I've tried the Japanese diet. I've done everything, and I know a lot of you guys have too. Weight Watchers, and this was something that just clicked for me. It was something that clicked for me, and that's what you're going to need as well. The only thing I kind of am weary against is those things that are kind of gimmicky, that cost a lot of money, and it's like, do this for 12 minutes a day and you will have abs like these, that kind of thing. So be careful with those kind of things where you have to eat only their products or whatever. I always feel like that's not maintainable. I can't do that for the rest of my life. So I eat clean, which means no processed food, or very little. But everything in moderation. So if I go out with a girlfriend and I have lunch and I miscalculate my calories, that is the one thing you do have to do though. You have to count your calories. If you are not counting your calories, you're setting yourself up for sabotage. You don't know what you're putting in your body, and you don't know, why things are not working. Oh, well, I've been eating like this so well, but I'm still not losing weight. Well, are you counting your calories? No. Well, you might have ate really well, but you still ate 2,000 calories worth of really good stuff. You know what I mean? So be careful with that. You have to count your calories. Also, I really, really recommend that you pick some type of exercise that you love, that you just get passionate about. Try to do those kind of things. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you some food options. This is what I do. I'm going to start with breakfast. I do mostly clean and organic food. Okay, so before we kind of get into what things are here, I do mostly clean and organic. The reason why I do clean and organic is because carcinogens in your food leads to cancer, and so many of my friends are getting cancer, and that's kind of what I'm really trying to avoid, and that's a big thing about Jillian Michaels too. This is one of my favorite breakfasts. I take 2 eggs, I poach them. If you are not a poached egg fan, that's okay. Boil them. If you are not a boiled egg fan, that's okay. You can fry them, but only use a little bit of oil, and I recommend coconut oil. I'll show you some coconut oil in a minute. But poaching eggs is basically like boiling eggs in boiled water. Okay, so that's what basically that is. If you need help with boiling eggs, let me know. These are not organic, but they are cage-free and grain-fed. I try to get organic when I go to Trader Joe's, but they are not offered at Kroger. Kroger's my place to shop around here. Canadian bacon, this does have nitrates in it, which I kind of steer away from. So if I can get nitrate-free, I do, but it's really hard to find. So I do mostly clean and organic, as I said. So 2 poached eggs, 2 slices of Canadian bacon. They look about that size. See, they're only about 80, what does that say? 60 calories for 2 slices. I do about a half of an organic tomato, nice and organic, and I do a half of an organic avocado. I do coffee in the morning. I love to have a little bit of caffeine. Caffeine's actually a really great a booster for a nice workout. So when I do caffeine in the morning, I just sweeten it with Truvia. Truvia is a non-carcinogenic sugar substitute. If you look back here, if it'll get it nice and focused for you, it is 0 calories, but it's called ethylene-xylitol. It does have some stevia in there, but it's not pure stevia. For me, stevia is too licorice tasting, so I don't like that. And I also put some organic half and half, and my organic half and half is in my refrigerator. My phone's not being in focus here, so yeah. Here's my organic half and half. And as you can see, you know, I have leftovers. I have a few things processed, but for the most part, it is all clean. There's a little bit of apple hard cider in the bottom. That's my husband's, but lots and lots of fresh, mostly clean and organic. Okay, so this is one breakfast. I love this breakfast. Another quick, easy breakfast. I love this Greek Gods yogurt. It's a Greek yogurt. A cup of Greek Gods yogurt is about 260 calories, 4 ounces is a half a cup. So I do about a cup, which is 260. If I get the plain, I put raw honey in, which I like to do raw honey because it helps with allergies, which I have a lot of. Or I'll buy the honey already in there, and that has a little bit more calories in it. So I just kind of watch that and count those calories. And then I throw some nuts. I like these organic sunflower seeds from Kroger's. Or I'll throw pecans or something in there. Pecans has a little bit more calories in that. So that's a quick, easy 5-second breakfast. I do that. Another breakfast I like to do is a smoothie in the morning. I'll do a cup of organic milk, and then I'll throw a handful of berries of some sort in there. I like to put some flaxseed meal in there. You can find this. This is organic as well. This is kind of pricey, but it has some nice nutrients in it. And it lasts forever. Like, I've had this bag for a long time. I keep it in the freezer so it stays fresh, just like my coffee. I also, for sweetness, I like to throw 2 dates in there. Dates do have a lot of calories in them now as well, so be careful with that. So if you don't want to go over on calories with your dates and you want more berries, you can throw some Truvia in there. Another good thing to get some protein in the morning, flaxseed provides the protein, but you can also do some almond butter. Almond butter is really good for you. Also, granola is a great quick breakfast that you can do if you can get it. So it says no preservatives. If you can do it organic, go for it. Throw it in with your milk. Quick 3 easy breakfasts. Of the 3 breakfasts, this one takes me the longest, just however long it takes to poach the eggs, because I just really throw these either in the microwave or I'll grill them. So that's my breakfast that I love.